The timeline section shows activity that has taken place in the work item and in any related items, with the most recent updates shown at the top. We can expand items to view in more detail, and the most recent incoming email will be auto-expanded by default to keep us up to date. We can respond to emails shown in the timeline simply by clicking on them. When we're looking at the comms view, we get a filter view of just communications, so we can view back and forth mails between us and the client plus any internal notes. The following types of activities can be seen on the timeline. Communications, that's emails, internal notes, including logging activities such as phone calls, and communications entered by self-service users. Allocations, this is reassignments between users and when the work item has moved between different queues. Due dates, specifically when the due date for the work item may have been missed. And status changes, so when the work item might have been moved to, for example, resolved. If we open up the filter pop-up, we can select which of these types of activities we might want to display or hide. In addition to this, there are a couple of settings at the bottom of the filter where we can make further display decisions. If we choose to include related work items, then we'll see activities from other tickets, cases, or actions which relate to this item. This is switched off by default for tickets and actions, but for cases it's defaulted to on. This is because there's hardly any activity which takes place at the case level, and it's more useful to see the activities for the individual actions which are running for the case. Whenever an activity is for a related item and not this one, we'll see the reference number below the activity icon. System-generated activities, like auto-generated response emails, are hidden by default, but we can choose to switch these on via the filter pop-up. A few other things to be aware of. We can free text search the timeline against any of the content in it, and also new incoming communications are highlighted with a green dot so agents can see what has happened since anyone last did anything to the ticket. These get cleared the next time a user updates the status of the work item.